Marcus thought he was doing everything right. He had a stable job, paid his bills on time, and lived a normal life. But when his daughter needed emergency surgery, he discovered he had exactly $73 in his savings account. That moment changed everything, and what happened next turned him from broke to financially free in just 18 months. Before we dive in, what time are you listening? Where are you from? Drop a comment below and tell me, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this. Marcus wakes up at 6 in the morning. He turns off his alarm and sits on the edge of his bed. His apartment is quiet. His daughter Emma is still sleeping in the next room. He walks to the bathroom and splashes cold water on his face. Today's Tuesday. Just another Tuesday. He goes to the kitchen and starts making coffee. The machine hums. He checks his phone while waiting. $372 in his checking account. Rent is due in 5 days. That is $1,200. His stomach tightens. He has been here before. Always scrambling. Always stressed. Marcus works as a customer service representative at a tech company. The pay is decent. $48,000 a year. Not rich, but not poor either. He should be comfortable. He should have savings. But somehow, the money always disappears. He cannot figure out where it goes. He drives to work in his 7-year-old sedan. The car needs new brakes. He has been putting it off for 3 months. Another expense he cannot afford. He parks in the company lot and walks inside. His co-workers are already at their desks. He sits down, logs into his computer, and puts on his headset. The morning passes slowly. Customer after customer. Complaint after complaint. He takes his lunch break at noon and goes to the cafe downstairs. He orders his usual turkey sandwich, chips, and a soda. $8.50. He does not think about it. He never thinks about it. By 3 in the afternoon, his phone rings. It is Emma's school. His heart stops. The nurse tells him Emma collapsed during gym class. She is conscious, but in pain. They called an ambulance. Marcus grabs his keys and runs. He arrives at the hospital 20 minutes later. Emma is in the emergency room, says crying. The doctor explains she has appendicitis. It needs to come out immediately. Surgery is required. Tonight, Marcus nods. He signs the papers. But then the billing department calls him aside. They need to discuss payment. Even with insurance, his portion will be $4,500. They can set up a payment plan, but they need a deposit, $1,000. Today, he checks his bank account on his phone, $73.42. That is all he has. His credit cards are maxed out. He has no emergency fund, no savings. Nothing. The woman at billing looks at him with sympathy. She sees this every day. She tells him they can work something out, but Marcus barely hears her. He is standing in a hospital. His daughter is about to have surgery, and he has $73 to his name. That night, after Emma is safely out of surgery and sleeping in recovery, Marcus sits in the hospital chair beside her bed. He does not sleep. He thinks about every choice he has made, every dollar he has wasted, every opportunity he has missed. He pulls out his phone and opens his banking app. He goes through 3 months of transactions. The pattern is obvious. Coffee every morning at the shop near work. $5, 20 times a month. $100. Lunch out every single day. $10 to $15. $300 a month. Streaming services he forgot he had. $40. Impulse purchases on his credit card. Clothes he wore once. Gadgets he did not need. Small things that felt harmless in the moment. It adds it up. He is spending nearly $800 a month on things that do not matter. Things he does not even remember buying. If he had saved that money instead, he would have $9,600 right now. Enough for this emergency and more. Marcus makes a decision that night. A real decision. Not a wish or a vague goal, but a commitment. He is going to change everything. He is going to learn how money actually works. He is going to build a life where he never feels this helpless again. The next morning, he borrows money from his brother for the hospital deposit. It hurts to ask Bodeiros Italiano. He sets up a payment plan for the rest. Then he goes home and gets to work. First, he tracks every single expense. He downloads an app and logs everything. Every coffee, every meal, every subscription. He wants to see the truth, in black and white. After 1 week, Ace quid. He spent $230 on things he cannot even remember. Second, he automates his savings. He opens a separate savings account at a different bank, one that is not easy to access. He sets up an automatic transfer of $200 from every paycheck. It happens before he even sees the money, before he can spend it. Third, he cancels everything he does not absolutely need. 3 streaming services gone. The gym membership he has not used in 8 months. The premium music subscription when the free version works fine. That is $65 a month back in his pocket. Fourth, he stops eating out every single day. He starts meal prepping on Sundays. Rice, chicken, vegetables. Simple. Food, boring maybe, but it costs $70 a week instead of $200. He makes coffee at home. Black coffee in a thermos. Taste is fine. Fifth, he implements the 24-hour rule. Before buying anything over $50, he waits a full day. No exceptions that gaming console he almost bought. He waited. The next day, he did not want it anymore. The new jacket, waited, realized he had 3 perfectly good jackets already. The first month is hard. Really hard. He misses the convenience, the little treats, the mindless spending that made him feel better for 5 minutes. But he looks at Emma and remembers that night in the hospital. That feeling of helplessness. That is enough to keep him going. By month 3, something shifts. He has $1,400 in savings. It is not life-changing money, but it is more than he has ever had. He feels different, calmer, more in control. He starts reading about investing. He learns about index funds and compound interest. He opens a brokerage account and starts putting $50 a month into a simple fund. It is not much, but it is something. Month 6 arrives. His savings account has $3,200. His investment account has $312. He has paid off 2 of his credit cards completely. His car is fixed. His stress level is lower than it has been in years. People at work notice. They ask what changed. He tells them. Some laugh. Some think he is crazy for giving up his daily coffee runs. But a few listen really. One coworker starts doing the same thing. By month 12, Marcus has $7,800 saved. His investments have grown to $740. All his credit cards are paid off. He is living on 60% of his income and saving the rest. It feels impossible, but he's doing it. Emma asks him one day why they do not go out to eat anymore. He sits her down and explains. He shows her the numbers. He tells her about that night in the hospital, about feeling powerless, about deciding to change. She is only 9 years old, but she understands. She tells him she is proud of him. Month 18, Marcus has $12,300 in his emergency fund. His investments are worth $1,400. He calculates that if he keeps this up for 10 years, he will have over $200,000, maybe more if the market does well. But the money is not even the best part. The best part is how he feels. He does not lie awake at night worrying anymore. He does not panic when unexpected expenses come up. When his refrigerator breaks, he has the cash to replace it. When Emma needs new school supplies, he does not have to put it on a credit card. A is not rich. He still works the same job. He still lives in the same apartment. But he is free in a way he has never been before. Free from the constant stress. Free from the cycle of spending and regretting. Free from feeling helpless. His co-workers still go out for lunch every day. They still complain about money every week. Some of them make more than he does. But they are stuck in the same trap he escaped. They think the small stuff does not matter. They think they will start saving later. They think they have time. Marcus knows better now. He knows that financial freedom is not about making more money. It is about keeping more of what you make. It is about making conscious choices instead of mindless ones. It is about understanding that every dollar is a choice between now and later, between temporary pleasure and lasting security. He thinks about that night in the hospital sometimes. The worst night of his life became the catalyst for the best change he ever made. If Emma had not gotten sick, he might have kept sleepwalking through his financial life forever. He might have reached 50 years old with nothing to show for decades of work. Now he has a plan. Now he has control. Now he has options. And that makes all the difference. Marcus still makes coffee at home every morning. He still brings lunch to work. He still waits 24 hours before making big purchases. These habits that felt so hard at first are now automatic. He does not even think about them anymore. His brother calls him one day, the one who lent him money for the hospital bill. He says he is in trouble. He needs $2,000. Something about his car and his rent and bad timing. Marcus transfers the money that afternoon. No hesitation, no stress. He has it. That is the power of preparation. Emma is 10 now. She has her own savings jar. Marcus gives her an allowance, and she saves half. She's learning the same lessons he learned, but without the painful wake-up call. She will never have to experience that moment of helplessness. That is his gift to her. People ask Marcus for advice now. Friends, co-workers, even strangers at the coffee shop who see him with his thermos. They want to know his secret. They want a magic trick. He tells them there is no secret. There is only choice. The choice to track your spending. The choice to automate your savings. The choice to wait before buying. The choice to invest for tomorrow instead of spending everything today. Most people do not follow through. They try for a week or a month and then give up. It is too hard, they say. They deserve to enjoy their money, they say. Marcus does not argue. He just keeps doing what works. He knows that financial transformation is not for everyone. It is only for people who want it badly enough. But for those who commit, the rewards are incredible. Not just the money, though that is important, but the peace of mind. The security, the freedom to make choices based on what you want, not what you can afford in that moment. The ability to help others when they need it. The confidence that comes from knowing you can handle whatever life throws at you. Marcus sits in his apartment on a Sunday evening. Emma is doing homework at the kitchen table. His savings account shows $15,700. His investment account is worth $2,100. In 5 years, e calculates, he will have enough for a down payment on a house. In 10 years, he will have enough to retire early if he wants to. In 20 years, Emma's college will be fully funded. None of this required a raise or a new job or winning the lottery. It just required awareness and discipline. It required treating every dollar with respect. It required understanding that wealth is built slowly through thousands of small decisions that add up over time. He thinks about the person he was 18 months ago. Stressed, broke, helpless. That person feels like a stranger now. He has the same job, the same income, but everything else has changed. Changed Italiano, that is the most important lesson of all. You have the power to change your situation. You just have to decide that you are worth the effort. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe for more videos like this.